Sorry, everybody. We had all of the technical difficulties before stream that required the whole computer be reset, and I had to open up the side and take a look in there, make sure everything's fine. Everything hiccuped. Everything did. Even my second monitor didn't even want to show anymore. Unsupported graphics card. I updated the drivers just the other day. Welcome to Painland. Population me. And now just a second while I fix the window here. I think this is good, right? All right. Let's boogie. Chosen One reunites fish and bird. And give me just a second here while I, of course. More errors. Whatever, everything's good. Let's just get the guide just in case. Don't worry, I'm not going to read it just yet. I'm just going to get to where I need to be. Okay, we're at chapter 8. So, keep that there. Hello, RNG. We had all the technical difficulties. But it's all working fine now. Hey there, crab.
It's some kind of giant crab.
You sure?
Sounds like the poor thing's in a lot of pain. Yeah, the shell does look way too tight. Maybe he's outgrown it, but can't shed it. Or whatever it's called.
What can we do to help him get out of that? Maybe we could call the bird.
I guess he's not around. I should try again later.
Ah, shame.
It's the Village of the Giant Crabs. Hey, that sounds like a great name for a B-movie. Village of the Giant Crabs.
So, I did some research on one of the last things Akira Toriyama's worked on.
I could get lost if I just wander off into the jungle.
Sandland.
What the island looks like or where I'm heading.
It comes out on PC April.
This is paradise. There's no denying it. Simply paradise.
So we could do that. Heck, it's got everything I love. Robots. You're able to pilot a mech. I'm sold. Sure, let me just throw the wind potion at him. Hopefully that works. No, it does not work. Huh. Okay.
It's a village. It's a village populated by giant crabs. It's a big statue.
All right, let's head to the left side then. Oh. Hello. What's
The top
this?
half of the statue depicts a big-mouthed creature calling out.
Sure, but what's over here?
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole. It's a creature with a big mouth. It's a creature with large ears.
Huh. So triangular hole, huh? Let's use a coin, maybe. Nope. Let's peek at the guide. Oh. Okay. There's a hole in the ground, as you can see. I didn't notice that.
It's a deep hole. More like a crevice, actually, caused by some kind of seismic activity. God, it must be at least 50 meters down. The crevice widens out into a huge cave just below, and there's water at the bottom.
Jump! No. We got rope. We use it for, we got it for a reason. What?
There's a large cave down there.
Yes. So can we just...
It's a tiny tree.
Here we go. The little bit I see from Sandland, it looks fun. Third person shooting with a mech with Akira Toriyama designs. Let's boogie. Heck, look it up. I'm down.
Big nests, once housing the elation, but now empty and in disrepair.
Is it mirrors the frame rate absolute trash in here? Rubble?
It's the remains of a stone structure that probably fell down here through the crevice. There's a piece amongst the rubble that looks like a bolt or a key. It's intact.
Oh. Can we pick up the key? So we got a key.
That's a Merum City.
So this is where the bird people would be. And that's where the fish people would be. Let's take a look at that key real quick.
It's a kind of stone key carved into the uncanny likeness of a key, with a head on the end.
A stone key carved in the uncanny likeness of a key. Sure. This tire is made of tire. Oh. Okay. Keep turning it. Is there something I'm supposed to see here? Uh-huh. Well, I guess I'll take it back. There was another statue over by the crab man. It looks kind of like a hermitor.
It's a big statue.
Is there like anywhere I can go? Can we go up to the statue? Oh, we can. Neat.
It's an old fireplace.
So what can we do here? Oh, it's another round of... Keep turning it.
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
I guess turn it one more time and leave. Match the symbols.
The top half of the statue depicts a creature with a big mouth calling out. The bottom part of the statue depicts a creature with large ears and an old fireplace.
So, what do? Can we go into the jungle now?
I could get lost if I just wander off into the jungle with no idea what the island looks like or where I'm heading.
Come back to beach 1. Try and go to the jungle behind. Summon crow. I can summon the bird now? How was I supposed to know I could summon bird? Huh? What? Buddy, hey, how you doing?
April, you're alive! You're here! You're soaking wet! Where did you go? I thought you drowned. I was completely miserable.
I doubt that.
And the chicks on this island are so prissy. They don't even care for a kiss unless you're all settled down with a nest in your own territory.
You good, crow?
I had a little adventure under the sea.
Oh? I didn't know humans had gills.
Mer
You
people.
don't. Well, I do. I think. At least I can breathe underwater now.
Cool. Not as cool as being able to fly, of course, but still. Hey, does that mean you're a mermaid?
Yes.
Hardly. I don't have a tail. What did you do after I saw you last?
Well, it took a while, but I found land. Not this island, just a rock with a couple of trees, basically. But when I went back to tell you, you disappeared.
Yeah, I got yoinked.
Bonkers from thirst and hunger and drowned yourself or something, so I decided I'd better find solid ground myself or I'd suffer the same fate. And then I found this place. Nice, isn't it? And the best part is, there are no hunters. Only a bunch of big crabs on the east side of the island and a volcano.
No, that's good.
Glad to see you haven't lost the gift of
A
the
fucking
gab.
volcano. I bet nothing bad's gonna happen there.
You have no idea how limited bird Twitter can be. It's all, hi this and here I am that, all damn day long. I haven't had a decent conversation in days.
Well, making up for it now.
I never know when you're gonna go AWOL on me again.
I'm gonna walk around for a bit, Crow.
I'll just stay here and preen myself, thank you very much.
Okay, bird. Hey, you wanna
Can you tell
examine
me
the
about
jungle?
island, Crow?
Only what I've been able to see from above. There's a volcano, dead I think,
That's a lie.
and lots of jungle, and some nice beaches.
I'd like to explore the jungle, but I'm afraid I'm gonna get lost. Any ideas?
Well, I could stay airborne and keep track of where you are. That way I could direct you if... Sorry, when you get lost.
Sounds like a super plan, Crow.
Let's go.
All right. My man gets a fucking cutscene. That's so funny. To the volcano. Yeah, it's totally dead. Yes.
The rumbling is much fiercer here, and the ground is really shaking. It's definitely seismic. It has got to be emanating from this volcanic mountain. I mean, it looks dead, but it must be about to wake up or erupt or something.
It's not dead.
Great. After surviving a shipwreck, being kidnapped by fishes, and learning to breathe in water, I'm about to die in a volcanic eruption? Isn't that ironic?
Check the big mouth. Oh, you're gonna fall in? Don't walk. No. Aww.
It's a small, eye-sized aperture with a crystal in it, like a lens. Maybe some kind of... What a strange symbol.
Sure.
It's a statue standing in the ruins of a city. I can see a statue on a cliff overlooking the sea.
Oh.
I don't see anything interesting. I don't see anything interesting. I don't see anything interesting.
So, these corroborate with the
Statue
statues.
just below a really tall tree.
So, we got one statue with the S. Oh, nope.
I don't see anything interesting. Somebody's looking back at me. Oh, wait. That's just my eye. The lens is turned into a mirror.
Okay.
I don't see anything interesting. It's a statue standing in the ruins of a city.
So, this one is the left side beach.
I can see a statue on a cliff overlooking the sea.
That's the right side beach.
I don't see anything interesting.
So, there are 3 statues I gotta worry about. Can you back off? There we go. Oh.
That's a huge tree. There's a large object in the tree crown.
Hey, Crow. Wanna look at that for me?
I guess he's not around. I should try again later.
No.
That's a huge
Can we go
tree.
to it?
There's a large object in the tree crown.
Can we walk to the tree? There does not appear to be anywhere I can go outside of... Fine. Let's see what symbols I gotta have for the other 2 trees. Because tree here is S. Oh, I can only go one way?
I don't see anything interesting.
Oh no.
I don't see anything interesting.
So keep going. That's the S1. There's the mirror.
I don't see anything interesting. It's a statue standing in the ruins of a city. What a strange symbol.
So that one is... I guess I'll say Y.
I can see a statue on a cliff over
And
the
U.
sea.
Okay. So SYU. Oh. Hey, we can go to the large tree. The...
Dried twigs and sticks.
You sure?
Dried twigs and sticks. Dried twigs and sticks.
I don't think that's it. Those are clearly something.
Ow!
Who's there?
Hello?
Shut up.
I know there's somebody there. I heard you.
We...
Is she gone?
Nope. She's still around.
You good?
Shut up.
If you won't come out, I'll just sit down here and wait. Sooner or later, you'll have to show yourself.
Do you really want to fuck with the Dekus?
Solar eclipse!
Oh my god!
Come on,
I hate
guys.
this place.
Y'all are
I
good.
so hate it, I can't even sit down without crushing the natives.
Big person alert!
Oh, hey, kitty. What are you doing? Oh.
What are you?
What does it look like?
A talking twig?
We're stickmen. And you're an accident
Stickmen.
waiting to happen with your large, ungainly body and wobbly legs.
Where do the elation live?
Where's the elation?
The elation? The guys with wings? Up in the volcano. There's an old city in there. I think they're squatting.
Nah.
What's a stickman?
An unlucky bugger doomed to a miserable life of stiff backs and monotonous drudgery in the shadow of a mother tree.
Are you guys like
Hey,
discount...
little fella, ain't ya?
What was it? Guild Wars?
You have no idea.
Tree people?
So, you guys are stickmen.
That's right. I'm Wick. This is Willow, and that dumb-looking one over there is Woody. And this is our mother tree.
So, oh, I'm doing fine, Orenji.
What's a mother tree?
It's
What do you mean,
yesterday
what's
I
a
was
mother
out
tree?
working in the
It's a
cold.
mother tree. How difficult can it be? It's our mother, and it's a tree. It's a mother tree.
Okay, what do you guys do?
Stickmen do.
What
Come
do
on,
we do?
I want
What
some
do we
lore on
do?
you
What
idiots.
do you mean, what do we do?
Well, the people in this world always do something. Like the Banda dug tunnels in the earth. The Miram killed Snapjaw and covered their houses with Tanyen. You gotta do something.
Yeah, what do you do?
It ain't easy being a stick, let me tell you. You got your stiff back and limbs. Your fear of fire and water.
Fear of water?
100 years of miserable boredom. And then you have to get planted and raise a family. It ain't easy.
So, you're not doing anything worthwhile then.
Lady, I'm miserable. I'm grumpy. And I got a headache. What do you want from
I'll take
me?
you guys home with me. It's fine.
How do I get into the volcano?
You don't. The road collapsed a few centuries ago, and when traders come, the elation fly down to meet them. Nobody goes up there anymore.
What's that constant rumbling noise?
Lady, you have no idea what we have to endure. All day, all night, that noise is just murder. It all started when Quaman, the quiet giant, would you believe that's what we used to call him, was banished by the Orowal from his perfect fishing place to some remote place in the forest.
Okay.
Whoa, information overload.
The
Let's
fuck?
step back for a minute to fill in the details. Who's Quaman, the quiet giant?
He's the scariest human we've ever seen. He stands tall as a mountain and uses whole trees for toothpicks. But he was the quiet type and reasonably gentle for a human.
Sure.
He'd spend his days out by the Orowal village, catching fish and frying fish and eating fish, and looking out across the ocean, dreaming about loose women or whatnot.
What happened to get the quiet giant banished from that place?
The Orowal got scared when he accidentally stepped on one of their young ones. He didn't do any real harm, but they banished him from their village nonetheless, and told him to go far into the forest.
Who are the Orlowal?
So.
They're the crab-like creatures who
Oh,
live down by
okay.
the sea. They're nice people, if a little crabby. And it's hard to understand what they're saying.
I see that pun. I hate that pun.
Where's Quaman now?
Somewhere in the forest east of here, we don't know where exactly. He went there to get as far away from the Orowal as possible.
So what does all this have to do with the rumbling noise?
Oh, I was getting to that. If you just let me get a word in edgewise.
Man, these are really angry
I
trees.
just had some questions is all.
Anyway, Quaman is the brooding type. And he takes everything so to heart, he got instantly depressed and went to sleep.
So this is his
And
snores?
what is he doing now?
Still sleeping. That's the problem.
But how long ago was it that the Orlowal banished him?
The last full moon, nearly 30 sunsets passed.
Okay, so about a month ago.
For a month?
He was depressed. What do you want, lady? Once I got so miserable I slept for 8 years. And let me tell you, those 8 years were the happiest of my life.
How the fuck?
8 years!
I mean, you're a stick,
With
so.
these morons around? I'm not even gonna answer that question.
I still don't understand.
See that statue over there?
Yeah, I see. Okay.
Sure. What's up with that?
Back when the Dalmari lived on this island ages ago, they put these statues up all around the island so that they could speak with each other.
You're
What?
kidding. So they're
The
like
what?
telephones?
Tell her what? I don't
Fancy
know what that is.
magic
The
phones.
thing is, these statues are all connected through magic. And when you speak into one, your voice flies through the air and comes out of another statue.
But I still don't understand.
You
So,
saw
what
the
am I
big
supposed to
head
do
up
with
by
this
the
puzzle?
mountain?
Yes?
That's the one they use to talk to everyone on the island, to warn people of storms or to hold evening prayer. It's connected to the statues as well. And Quaman is sleeping right next to a statue's ear.
Oh.
I get it. Resonance. He's snoring and the deep bass reverberating through the loudspeaker. The big head.
And
causes a
no one
resonance that
thought to
vibrates
have him
deep
shut
on
up?
the island. But can't you
Or
just
just
wake him
break
up?
the statue?
We don't know where he is. We're not much for exploring this forest. There's water and fire and monkeys. Monkeys like to play with sticks. We don't like monkeys.
Fair enough.
But can't you just, well, send your voice to his statue to wake him up?
There are 4 problems with that. Number 1, all the statues have an assigned symbol, an identifying mark, but we don't know which his is. Second, most of the statues are broken in some way or another.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Some statues can only talk to certain other statues. Some can't be spoken to, and some can't hear. Which makes it very difficult
What?
to get a connection through to where
What
you want
witchcraft
to send
is
your
this?
voice. Number 3, in order to use the statues, you need a key. We don't have it. We don't know where it is.
We have it.
And number 4?
We're stickmen, lady. What do you think? We don't know much about magic or magical devices. And
And what?
we're not too smart, okay? There, I said it.
It takes a big man to admit it.
And when you look at Woody over there, who's pretty stupid by stickman standards, that's a pretty scary thought.
Sorry I asked.
So we got Woody, we got Willow, and
Hello? Actually, it doesn't seem like the statue's receiving my voice at all.
so can I? No, 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 no. This one was S? Oh no. Let me peek at the guide. What do we got? Huh. So,
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
oh, oh, fuck. Okay,
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
then I get. You know what? I'm just gonna cheese that puzzle here. Turn right. We need S. We need the S. There we go. We got it. This one's done. And now we leave. Oh, we could climb the tree. Let's just climb the tree. Hello. A wooden crossbow.
Big wooden crossbow, I guess. I wonder who built it and what it's for.
We're gonna use that eventually. So we go back here to the beach. To this side. Go, April, go! So, oh. So I need to make this one the Y.
It's a triangular hole. Like a
Please. There we go. And then what does the bottom have to be? S again? Really? Sure. I did do some hunting around earlier today. Like how, what was it? Ryujinx? That Switch emulator got shut down. Which, to be fair, they were playing with fire. But there were also the devs behind. Oh, where is the S? There were the devs behind Citra, the 3DS emulator. So, Citra and Ryujinx died. And I was hunting down a copy of Citra. Did I pass S? Like, seriously. Cliffstead. Oh, City Ruins. Oh, this is a different one. So this one needs the weird bowl-shaped one and the U. It was a hassle and a half, but now I have Citra. The last release of that. I know Nintendo doesn't like it, but they're not selling 3DS games. Any 3DS game that I want nowadays is being scalped. So, no. I'm not going to hunt down a physical copy for my DS. And there we go. That one's good. There's no way I would have figured that out. You know what I mean? The digital store shut down last year, I believe. And all the online functionality is being shut down this year. So, say you want to do some of the online stuff with Bravely Default. You're boned. Or if you wanted to move your Pokemon over from fucking Sun and Moon. Well, you're boned as well. Alright, we got the S. And here we go, I think. No, not that one. I passed it. Right? Yep, I completely passed it.
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Wonderful. One more. And we're good.
Bottom part of the statue depicts a creature with large ears listening to something. Bottom part of the top half of the statue depicts a creature with a big mouth.
And I got it. So, when you manage to do this, return to the large trees and talk to the statue. Good. See, there's no way I would have solved that. It doesn't even say that there was a hint.
Hello?
We good?
Wake up! Wake up!
Oh, we're gonna do this. Okay.
Wake
I see. Hey there, big boy.
Who'll be there?
No, 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 no.
Hello, Quamon?
I'm God. Yes.
It's your wake-up call, sir.
How long Quamon be asleep?
You were asleep for a month.
About a month. I think you should have such a nice for it.
What be the use? Quamon be an outcast. No one like him.
Ah, you seem like a nice guy.
Where are you, Quamon?
That be a secret. Quamon want to be left alone.
Where are
That
All right.
Could you please stop snoring?
Please, Quamon.
Quamon be snoring? No one ever tell Quamon he be snoring. But then Quamon always be sleeping by his lonesome. No woman like Quamon.
Don't say that about yourself, Quamon. I'm sure that... You know, it's kind of uncomfortable to be discussing this in a public like this.
Yes, everyone be hearing about Quamon now.
Poor Quamon.
Do you want to talk about your problems? Face to face?
What be the point?
I'm a good listener, and I'd like to be your friend. That'd be the point.
Quamon not sure if he want friend now.
Come on, Quamon. Come on.
Please let me be your friend.
Why?
Because I'm lonely too. I don't really know anybody on this island, and I need some help.
Come on, Quamon.
Well, Quamon be wanting to help, but... Okay. Quamon be your friend and talk to you. My secret place be in the ruins of the old temple by the wells. Follow the stream up from the rock beach and go right where it branches.
There you go, Quamon.
Thanks, Quamon. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Look at that. We did it. We stopped the snoring. Hey there, big guy. You good? Are we gonna kill you?
Whoa, you are big. You're just about the biggest person I've ever met.
Quamon be a freak. No one be liking him.
I didn't mean it that way. I just meant... April, you know just what to say, don't you? I'm sorry. I like tall guys. Really, I do.
You be the only one then. Because no one else want anything to do with Quamon.
I mean, big guy, you're fine. You're okay. You're absolutely massive, but you're fine.
How did you come to be on this island?
That be a long story. Do you want Quamon to be telling you?
Sure.
Sure, I have time. Tell me the story.
Many long moons ago, Quamon be happy. He be working at the circuit in Coruscant, where he be big attraction.
What did you do?
Quamon be the world's strongest man.
So he's Andre the Giant.
People come to see him from all the Northlands. Some even from east of the Bay of Fire. But then there be an accident, and the circuit tell Quamon to leave, that he be dangerous, and that no one be paying to see him anymore.
What kind of accident?
Quamon's most popular feat be the breaking of large rocks with his fist. Everyone would applaud when the rock be breaking.
Okay.
And one day, the Caliph be at the circa to see the performers. He be saying, Quamon, I hear of him breaking a large rock with his fist. This I want to see. But my performance be over that day, and there be no rock to break. So the circa ringmaster Oberon, he be saying, let's get a rock in here, any big rock at all. So they bring in this rock that Quamon never be crushing before. Quamon not be sure if it is a good idea.
So it's not Quamon's fault. It was the guy's fault.
But Oberon be saying, this you must do. The Caliph wants to see we do not disappoint the Caliph of Coruscant, or we lose our heads. So Quamon break the rock, and when it breaks,
What happened?
Killed
there'll be large pieces of rock flying everywhere, and one piece be hitting the Caliph and one his son. The Caliph be not seriously hurt, but his son be unconscious.
I mean, yeah, he gave fair warning.
They say to Quamon, run, get away from the circa in Coruscant, or the Caliph will have his head. So Quamon run, and he get passage on ship leaving that night. When the ship passed this island, Quamon be jumping into sea and swimming ashore. And now he be here.
Okay.
What happened between you and the Orlawal?
Oh, Quamon be so clumsy, so dangerous. He should not be among people. He be only hurting them. The Orlawal be kind, letting Quamon live and fish in their village. But then Quamon be stepping over young Orlawal, almost breaking his shell. The Orlawal tell Quamon to leave village, to not come back because he may kill an Orlawal. They tell him to go as far away as possible. Quamon be sad because he liked the Orlawal.
So they booted you out on the
Because
possibility
Quamon
that you may
the
kill.
best fishing place in all of Elias. He
I mean, at
loses
least they
his
didn't
friends
decide to kill
and
you,
his food.
because you may kill.
What do you eat now?
Quamon fish in these wells here, but the fish that live down there be small and not very tasty.
Would you like to move back to the Orlawal?
So we'll figure out how to bring peace between the two of them.
Quamon be wishing that more than anything in the world.
I saw an Orlawal down by the beach, just outside the village. It seemed to be in pain, but I didn't know what to do.
He probably has an idea.
Perhaps if you come along, you can help him out, and get back in favor with the Orlawal people.
Yes, perhaps Quamon
Oh!
can help,
Hey!
even if the Orlawal do not want him back.
There we go.
Here it is, the, Orlawal? Can you help it?
Perhaps Quamon can help. Poor Orlawal. He'd be crying for help. Quamon see what be wrong. The Orlawal not shed its shell when time come, and now it be stuck in the shell.
Why didn't the other Orlawal come to its assistance?
Their claws be no good for this work. They be helpless. But Quamon help. Quamon be good with his hands.
Damn!
Quamon be happy.
Come on, big man.
Quamon accept your graceful thanks, sir. Thank you. You be making Quamon very happy. Quamon accept your offer and be grateful to the All-O-Wall people. Thank you very much.
What? What did he say? Why did you thank him?
All-O-Wall be inviting Quamon to stay on the cliff above the village, where he can fish again. Quamon be very, very happy now.
So he is now the crab whisperer.
Understand what it's saying?
All-O-Wall language be easy to understand. It be just click and clack and clock.
I'm so happy for you, Quamon. Go on. Don't let me hold you back.
Well, that was easy. So what do we do now? Ha. Okay. Okay, that So, you want to know what the next thing I have to do? I would never have guessed. Hey, it's the candy wrapper. We've had this forever. What do we do? Oh, what? What, do I gotta talk to him and give it to him?
Hey, Quamon, how's the fish biting?
With its teeth, but not today.
Why's that?
Quamon be not certain. The fish always bite before.
Oh.
Then Quamon be having lure. Now no lure, just bait.
What do you need to make a lure?
Quamon can make lure with just anything, as long as it be colorful and not
Look
get
at that.
heavy in water.
You're a real DIY guy, don't you know?
Always be something wrong with Quamon.
That was actually a compliment.
Oh,
Happy fishing.
thank you.
Here, buddy. Here you go.
Could this wrapper work as a lure?
Yes. Yes, with some work. It'd be perfect for a lure. Now Quamon can make one, and hopefully catch many fish.
Perfect. So, in the meantime, go back to large trees. Sure. Why would I think to go back to the treeple? What do we got going on tonight? Do I just talk with the other fish? I mean, other trees? Sure, they're stickmen, but I'm just gonna keep calling them tree. Hey guys, how's it going? Climb. Sure.
If I could somehow get across to that path on the other side, I'd probably be able to make my way into the Elation village. It's a wooden crossbow.
That it? Anything else?
If I could somehow get across to that path on the other side, I'd probably be able to make my way into the Elation village.
Oh, I think I see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make like a zip line or something. So, hey, Stickman, what's up with
Who
this?
built that big crossbow in the tree?
I did. Well, I thought of it. And these two nincompoops gave a helping twig on the, manual side.
So they built it, and you supervised.
Yep, but it's not done. There are still a few pieces missing before we can blast off for Luna.
You're trying to go to moon? You tried to go to the
You
moon?
say blast off for Luna?
That's what I said, Luna.
As in the moon?
The same.
You intend to go to the moon using that thing?
Tree men fucking space program.
You guys are loonies.
If by loonies you mean visionaries, then yes, yes we are.
How come you're not working on your lunar cannon now?
Because of that infernal noise is why.
But it's done now.
But Kwamini's moved back to the Orlowal village. He's not going to disturb you again, trust me.
Really? How the heck did that happen? Nah, I don't care. The important thing is we can work again. Thanks, lady.
Oh, and they go. Oh, look at his little strut. Look at his little... Yeah. Oh, that one's so insecure, and this one's just beaten down by being called dumb. Oh, I have to wait for them to go all the way. Oh, that's bad. All right. Hey, guys, what do you need?
How's it going?
Almost there. Oh, one tiny little problem, though.
And that is?
We don't have a bowstring for our,
Propulsion drive mechanism, Wick.
That's a bit
what he said.
much words
We
for...
need a bowstring. Something strong and flexible and sinewy.
Like what?
Fishing line.
I don't know, lady. I'm no engineer. I'm just a supervisor.
String made from animal guts would be perfect.
Yeah, but look at us. Do we look like the kind of stickmen who'd make good hunters? Do you see me going after a gate beast carrying what? A cone?
Fucking...
A dry leaf sharpened to a razor edge?
Yes. That's funny. Well, I know what we can get. We can get some fishing line from our giant man. That's totally an idea, right? Oh, that new Dragon Quest monsters that I shared the trailer of in the Discord? Apparently... Oh, cool. I'm just going to get some fish bones. Apparently, it's a side story for Dragon Quest 4. Yeah, Dragon Quest 4. Okay, doesn't
I'll
look
see you
like you
later,
can just
Kwame.
pick it
So
up.
we'll-
But is there like more fishing line?
I don't figure I'll be needing the rod anytime soon, but I'll borrow the line.
And there's over 500 monsters designed by Akira Toriyama in there, huh? It looks fun. I don't know if it's worth the $70. But the only Dragon Quest monsters that I've played in any
I look like a real
time
I look
frame.
like a real sailor. I look like a real
Please.
sailor. Arr.
It was Dragon Quest Monsters 1. Yeah, 1. The first one. You guys...
Better show it to Wick first, or he'll freak out. After all, he's the, supervisor. Can you use this as bowstring for your, lunar cannon?
Let me see that. Oh yeah, that gonna work good.
No, Dragon Quest Monsters Joker. The first one.
All right, listen up. I got us what we need. And now we finish this damn cannon. Go to work, people. Give us a few minutes, lady, and we'll be all done.
Sure, guys. They're getting all the goofy sounds, huh?
It worked.
Of course it worked, you wood-brained fool. I built it.
No, you didn't. All right. Now
Are you
what?
done?
Yes, ma'am. The lunar cannon is now ready to be tested.
Well,
Well, what?
Test
are you
it.
gonna do it?
Do what?
Test the cannon.
Me? And get myself killed? I think not. But go ahead, be my guest.
Oh.
I don't think I'll fit in there.
That ain't my problem.
Can we put some fish bones in there?
It's the Stickman's lunar cannon.
All right. Let's see here.
Can I test the cannon?
Be my guest.
Sure. You have 8. Ain't that the... Okay, that one got released on PS2 and 3DS, if I remember.
The remains of Quammen's catch, and a very convenient shape it is, if I may say so. Like a
Yeah,
hook.
it was also on 3DS, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, it was on 3DS as well. I remember it. Yeah. My friend had had it for the PS2, and God, I remember Yangus. Ain't that his game? Yeah. So the team consisted of Yangus, the main character, and the dancer girl, and 3 other people I can't remember. It's okay. So... do I still have... Seriously? What? Combine rope and fish... Do I have to go get the rope back? Alright. I guess I gotta figure out how to get more rope. I never did finish 8, but I did play a fair amount of that. Yeah, I don't see any, like, rope in my inventory. The only mainline Dragon Quest game I played was another DS title. Oh, nope. There we go. It was Dragon Quest 10, Sentinels of the Starry Sky. You play as an angel in that one. And there was a rainbow train, if I remember right. We'll do a Dragon Quest marathon soon enough. I won't play, like, the old ones. where I have to, like, single-handedly go through various menus to talk. That's 9? Okay. 9? And what was 10? Oh, that was the MMO. Are the servers still up? We can make that a morbid curiosity. Later ported to the Wii U, Windows, PS4, Switch. Is it still going? Not localized outside of Japan. Is the server shut down? An offline version was announced in 2021. It was first announced on release on February 26th, later delayed to September 15. Offline uses Unreal Engine 4. Okay. Yeah, okay. Weird.
It's the Stickman's lunar cannon.
Hey, guys.
I'll just place the hook along the bowstring, like so, and let the rope trail behind it. Okay, we're ready to fire.
Grappling hook, go! Gonna fire?
Can I test the cannon?
Be my guest.
Fire.
All done.
Guys?
Yup.
If I could somehow get across to that path on the other side, I'd probably be able to make my way into the Elation village.
Can it not fire? Pull the lever near the two... There's a lever? That's a lever? Okay.
I look like a real sailor.
Please.
Arr, matey.
Thank you. Alright, guys. I'm free. And they're just gonna... Look at you and your low poly greatness. How you doing?
Can you help me across?
You are human, and we don't allow human strangers into our village. If you wish to trade, let us know where your ship is anchored, and we will send traders to you with our merchandise.
I don't have a ship, and I didn't come here to trade. I came to talk to your leaders.
I'm sorry, but we don't allow strangers into our village.
That's too bad. I'm coming in.
What's up this road?
The Elation village of Tamar.
Is there another way to get into the volcano?
No, this pass is the only way.
You gonna let me in?
I'm sure there's a secret cave somewhere that leads into the volcano.
No, there isn't.
There's always a secret cave.
She's played one too many JRPGs.
Are you absolutely sure there's no secret cave?
Human, you talk too much, even for an Elation.
Funny.
Actually, I am a trader.
Where is your ship anchored?
In,
Coconut
Coconut
Grove.
There is no coconut grove on Elias.
So, I'm not a trader, but I am a friend of the Elation people.
We don't know you. There is no friendship between strangers, human.
Do you guys got a cool, like, prophecy?
Don't your people have a prophecy about a stranger who comes without a ship? Or something like that?
I don't know of any prophecies, human.
Okay, Birdman.
What kind of prophecies do you know about?
We don't tell our stories to strangers.
Okay.
Where's the...
Up this road.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I'm not
Just
leaving.
draft here.
Updraft, huh?
The wind is channeled through that chasm down there and blown out and up here.
All right. Well, here's my big brain idea. I'm gonna fly, bitch.
That's the last of it, unfortunately.
No! We're out of bottled air.
Oh, God, I think I'm gonna... Weirdest thing, though. I do feel like...
You know exactly what that does. Time to go. Here, that better have been a prophecy.
Human, you flew across the chasm. You don't have wings, but still, you fly like the elation.
Believe me, I'm as shocked as you are.
Are you the Windbringer?
Ha ha! Yes. Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
This is an exciting day.
Remind me again who the Windbringer
No,
is.
don't ask. It'll blow your cover.
That someone not of the elation shall come among us to float on the wind like an elation, to learn our stories, to bring the wind back to us, and to bring us into a new and happier age.
Oh my
Is
god.
that all? You know, I'm starting to forget how simple my life used to be. Family, friends, grades, boys. No prophecies. Nobody looking to me for salvation.
I don't understand, Windbringer. You should speak with our teller up in the city. She'll be wanting to see you, I'm sure. We've waited for the Windbringer for a very long time.
The teller? Thanks.
Sure, Birdman.
No, Windbringer, thank you.
Always with the prophecies. Always. Hey.
Hello.
Good day, stranger. What would you hear among the elation?
I need to speak with the teller.
The teller? Go down into the city and you will see the castle. The teller, she keeps to the tower. She's old and her eyes don't take well to the sun.
So she's a vampire. Vampire! Fun. Can we go in?
Halt! Who would visit the teller?
The Windbringer!
I'm the Windbringer.
The Windbringer? You are not the Windbringer. Are you?
Yes.
How else would I have been able to get up here? I am the Windbringer.
If so, you must prove that you are of the elation. There are 4 tales from the 4 corners of the world that you must know by
What?
heart. They are the tale of winds, the tale of stars, the tale of sea, and the tale of homecoming.
What the fuck is this test?
One question for each tale, and you must answer each correctly, or you cannot be the Windbringer. Are you ready?
That depends.
No, give...
Then return when you are ready, and I will test your knowledge of the 4 tales.
What the fuck? Let's see. Hey, how you doing?
Be careful, don't come too close. I'm almost done with this pot.
You're making pottery with your wing hands?
Sorry. Are you here to buy pottery? I didn't think traders were allowed up here.
No, I came to speak with
No,
your
I
teller.
am the Windbringer.
Really? I didn't know the teller spoke with anyone from the outside. You must be a very special girl.
Supposedly. My name's April, by the way.
Nima is my name. Nima of Ta'ama. The only elation village on Elase.
Sure.
Do you know one of the 4 tales of winds, stars, sea, and homecoming?
I had to learn the tale of homecoming. It It took a long time, but I think I got it now. I'm better with pottery than I am with the tales, unfortunately. Do you want to hear it?
How does a tale take a long time to learn?
This is the tale of homecoming, my tale, and I shall tell it in my own words, as told to me by my teacher, in her words, and by her teacher in turn. Moran was a handsome young Elatian man with strong wings and a hardy beak. He lived below the white cliffs, where the water was salty and the fish plentiful. Moran was betrothed to Inara, the loveliest girl there ever was. She was fair and slender and tall, and her eyes were the clearest shade of blue. But Moran was hesitant to enter into union with Inara, to become her husband and to give her children. He would always come up with a new excuse for why they had to wait a little while longer. Now, Inara was skilled at pottery, but even more so with stories, and the teller of the village had many times asked Inara to be her apprentice, to learn all the tales, so that someday she could take over as the teller. But Inara refused, knowing that if she did accept the teller's offer, she would never be able to marry Moran, because a teller cannot have a husband nor children of her own. Her refusal to become the teller's apprentice was unheard of, because who could refuse such an honor? But to Inara, love was more important. Her love for Moran was beyond honor, beyond reason. And
Okay.
despite Inara's love, Moran was still hesitant. And then one day he told Inara, "I am traveling on a pilgrimage to the far shores. I will be gone for some time, and while I am traveling, and in accordance with our traditions, I will be freed from our betrothal. Not until I come back will the bond between us be renewed." It was not unusual for a young Elatian man at that time.
We're just gonna have a long story, aren't
and
we?
the bond between the betrothed would often be cut while he was away, to be formed again upon his return. But Inara was heartbroken, because she had thought that Moran would soon want to marry her. When Moran saw her tears, he said to her, "Do not weep. When I come back, I promise I will marry you.
And then she becomes a teller.
Just wait for me, and stay with your pots, to make the time pass quickly." And then Moran left on his pilgrimage to the far shores. Many years went by, and Moran had exciting adventures on the far shores. But by and by, he began to long for home, and for Inara, and now he had finally realized that he loved her, and that he wanted to marry her. But when he returned, he could not find Inara amongst the pot makers. He went to visit her family, and they told him that, after waiting for many years, Inara accepted the teller's offer of apprenticeship. And that when the teller left on the last wind during the previous winter, Inara herself became the new teller. Angry, Moran made his way to the teller's nest, and when he saw Inara, he said to her, "You promised me you would wait." But Inara did not say a single word in answer. She just turned around and lifted something wrapped in leaves from the cot behind her and gave it to Moran. Moran unwrapped the package, and inside he found an old pot.
Fun story.
Cracked and broken in two. "What is this pot?" he asked. "And why did you not wait for me like I asked you to?" And finally Inara spoke, and she said to Moran, "I made this pot for you, my dear Moran, when you left, because I wanted it to be my marriage gift to you. But when many, many years passed, I finally realized that you did not love me the way I loved you, and to live hoping otherwise would be death." "But I want to marry you," cried Moran. "I came back." But Inara just nodded at the broken pot in Moran's hands and said, "Like an old pot that is left without care, a heart may break in two, and a broken heart can never be mended." And so Inara turned away, never to speak with Moran again, and Moran's heart, like the pot that was left untended, broke in two, because absence makes a heart brittle. This was the tale of homecoming, my tale.
Watch it
And
be I
told
have
it
to
in
remember
my
all
own
this.
words, as told to me by my teacher, and as I will tell it to my student when the time comes.
I like your pottery.
It's our craft, that and storytelling. But
Are
storytelling
all
can't
of
buy
these
merchandise
stories
or
this long?
food.
I know a lot of people who live by telling stories, although I guess that's kind of different.
They are lucky then. Not that I don't enjoy making pottery. It's good to feel the wet clay between my claws, to shape it into whatever I wish. It's almost like creating a new life. I think. I don't have a husband yet, so I haven't tried. Have you? Do you have a husband and children?
No.
Neither, thank God. I don't think I'm ready for that yet.
I was 18 turnings this spring. I'm ready for a husband, but I've yet to court anyone who could...
Oh, am I
soar
gonna
in
help
the
hook you
winds.
up?
I think the men of Tam are dull and timid.
What about the guard on the road below the village? He's our age, isn't he?
Isan? He's quite pretty, and his wings are big, but I don't think he likes me. He never looks
Okay,
at
I'm
me
gonna
or
hook you up
talks
with
to
him.
me.
That doesn't mean anything. He could just be shy.
Maybe you could talk to him, find out who he likes, but don't say I said
Oh,
it.
great. I'm playing matchmaker.
Sure, I can do that.
Thank you, April.
Thank you, Nima.
You're welcome, April.
Yo, kid. Kid, you get a story? You got a tale for me that'll take like 15 minutes?
Hi there. What you doing?
You want some candy?
Playing?
Yeah, what are you playing?
Nothing. My daddy's in the castle.
Oh my god, that's
He's a
actually a kid.
boss.
Really? My daddy owns a farm.
Yeah? Do you have animals there?
Yes.
Sure. He has some cows and some horses and...
What's cows and horses?
Well, cows are big, brown, fat animals with 4 legs and white spots. And they go moo a lot.
Of course.
And horses?
Horses are fun to be around. They run really fast and they can jump over tall fences and they look beautiful and graceful. But the best thing about horses is that you can ride them.
I can run fast too. But I can't fly yet. My wings aren't fully formed. When I grow up, I'll fly far away and see everything. I'll go see our horses.
Sure, kid.
That would be nice. My name's April. What's yours?
Saina, will you be my friend, April?
Sure.
Of course, Saina, as long as you promise to be my friend.
I promise.
So, you know any tales?
Do you know one of the 4 tales of winds, stars, sea, and homecoming?
Yes, my mommy taught me the tale of the stars. It's a really pretty story. You want me to tell it?
Sure.
Please, Saina, I would like that very much.
Okay.
Okay, this is gonna go on for God knows how long.
The tale of stars, and I tell it to you in my own words, as it was told to me by my teacher in her words. In the small village of Jinjay near the rumbling hills of Onion, there lived a girl called Mona. She was a curious girl, and she would always get in the way of grown elation. Go play somewhere else, they would say to Mona, but she didn't want to play with the other children. She wanted to be where the grown-ups were, to see what they were doing, and learn from them. But one day, after getting many complaints from the pottery makers and guardsmen and traders and soldiers in the village, Mona's mother told her that she wasn't to interfere with the grown-ups anymore, and that instead she could go play with the other children, or sit still and draw or work with clay. But Mona was always curious, and now, since she wasn't to be among the grown elation anymore, she decided to go exploring the forest that lay just
Oh, it's gonna
outside
be a
the
whole
village.
ass story.
She had many times been forbidden to enter the forest because it could be a dangerous place, but Mona was very curious.
Well, welcome to Lord
She wasn't
time.
planning on going far into the forest, but then her eye caught sight of a white flufftail hopping through the tall grass, and Mona, curious as ever, gave chase. The flufftail ran away into the forest, and Mona followed, blind to where she was going, and interested only in catching the white flufftail so that she could keep it as a pet. But then, after a good while, the flufftail disappeared into a hole in the ground, leaving Mona alone in a small clearing, somewhere deep inside the forest.
Okay.
She was exhausted
So,
after running
chasing after a
the flufftail
rabbit.
for so long, and as she looked around the clearing at the unfamiliar trees and flowers, she realized that she hadn't been paying attention to where she was going. Not for the first time, her curiosity had gotten the better of her, but this time it was serious. Mona was too young to fly, and she had very little sense of direction, and chasing the white flufftail had made her dizzy and tired. It was getting darker, and Mona was all alone in the deep, dangerous forest. too sleepy and too scared to be able to go anywhere. Mona curled up with her wings wrapped around her under the leaves of a tree and began crying. Soon it got really dark. And some, not far away,
So
wolves started
I'm just gonna.
Mona was so scared, she was petrified. But after a while, her exhausted and she fell asleep. She woke up when she heard a voice calling her from somewhere far
Vision,
above.
spirits, blah blah blah.
Looking up at the starry sky, you have let your
Oh my
curiosity
god, it's
lead
so.
you astray, said one. You are lost, and you deserve to be lost, said another. Poor little girls, but remember this, said the fifth spirit. We will lead you back to your village and to your mother only if you promise us one thing. I promise, said Mona. Whatever it is, I promise I will do it. Very well, said the first spirit. You will make the story of this night into your own tale, and you will call it... It will be a tale to warn the curious to be careful, continue. To remind the elation that the spirits of their tellers watch out for them when they... And Mona did
Oh
tell
my
the tale
god,
of
please.
stars to everyone in the village, so that everyone would remember that the curious must be cautious. And this was my tale, the tale of stars.
That was a...
Thank you.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Yes, I'm...
Grown-ups are always too.
No. We get the rough idea. Spirits are always with you. Tell these stories. I get it. Yes.
Do you know one of the four...
Mine is the tale of sea, human.
Would you mind telling it to me?
I would be happy to do so. This was a very, very
We hunted
long
fish
time
and then we were at war with the
when
Maram,
the
sure.
Rat Tails. Akalis was one of the strongest warriors there was. Akalis was admired by everyone so...
Cocky, arrogant asshole.
The teller of Akalis City asked
Perform an
him to
important duty,
hold
bring a jewel.
This particular jewel was very important because it signified a union between the two towns. Akalis grinned and told the teller that he would deliver the jewel both quickly and safely, but she wanted to test him and to teach him that sharp claws, a pointy beak. So Akalis set out across the sea on his first.
Fourth day that he fucked
It
up.
was on the fourth Akalis dived towards the water to investigate. When he came closer, he saw as a great warrior to his people and to capture the fins of a few wet tails. As he dived towards the Merim with his claws, a spear shot up from the water to hit him. Akalis struck the water and dropped the jewel he was carrying. Akalis was bleeding, and the
Okay,
Merim
so
were
he fucked
grabbing
up.
onto his wings because the shame of Akalis could not return. to
Brought
his
dishonor
village
upon his
because
family.
He had neglected his duty to his teller and to his people, and so to himself and his people. A year passed. And one day, Akalis met with human traders from a ship that came close to his island. The Octowo was said to have a third eye, like a jewel. And Akalis knew immediately that the Octowo's third eye had to be the elation when not used.
Oh my god.
And the thought of
Just
submerging
lore.
himself in the
Just
cold
lore
water
of the episode.
chilled Akalis to his heart. But he was the lost one. And if in his death to his own heart, then it would be worth it. So Akalis...
So go fight the big boy.
Dived into the sea. The dark wolf spotting Akalis. The Octowo attacked, and Akalis saw the monster's third eye. But as he began fighting the eight-armed monster, Akalis realized, and so Akalis tricked the Octowo into following him through a tight swimming back down again.
So he used his brains to kill the Octowo. Got the jewel.
Finally, Akalis could deliver the sacred jewel. Forgive me, teller, for in my arrogance, because now you see the limits of your own strength. This was the tale of...
Yeah. Just all the stories.
So, Isan,
Yes.
a good-looking guy like you must get a lot of attention from the girls, right?
We go back to matchmaker.
Are you asking me for courtship?
Yes.
Me? No. Wings don't do anything for me. No, I was just thinking, maybe you had your eye out for somebody special?
I'm without a mate. The women of Tamar are cold and unfriendly, and whenever I try to talk to one of them, she ignores me.
Even Nima?
Nima?
This is like high
So
school.
shy.
Trust me, Isam. You go talk to her one of these days, and I'm sure you'll find...
You think so? Perhaps.
All right.
You know
Mine is the tale of women,
very much.
and I shall tell it.
All right,
In the village of
please.
Haran, in the
We're
mountains
just gonna
of
zip through
Galilee,
this.
There lived a young Alatian woman.
So soar high.
Her wings were no broader, nor her body sleeker than anyone else's than the other young Alatian in her village. And her name became known. She was not happy because, in her vanity, she wanted to
She's
be
never
so
good
much
enough.
better
Got it.
than anyone else. And so one day, her friends and her family pleaded with her not to.
Oh, is it the
Would not listen.
Icarus? It's
One
Icarus,
of the
ain't it?
cold and clear morning she climbed, and it brought tears to her eyes to know that now, finally, those who watched her from far below said that for a split, and the thin air made her plummet toward
Icarus!
and vanity. That was the
That was the shortest tale of the bunch. It's just Icarus. She got up and then she passed out. Got it. We got all 4 stories. So we have Broken Heart. We have, hey, Ancestors. Then we have use your brains instead of your brawn. And last one was Icarus. Hey, I played Matchmaker. Guy's gonna talk to you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Cool. Hopefully that works out well for the both of you. Now, you.
Are you ready for the...
Yes.
Yes.
In the Tale of Winds, which mountain did Iwan...
Oh, fuck. This one's got a long name.
Mount Bakta'ana, the Tower of Light.
That is correct.
The spirits...
That is correct. In the Tale of Sea,
Sure.
Towel,
that is correct.
a broken pot.
You have correctly answered all my questions, and so have
Yeah,
proven
there
your
we go.
knowledge of the 4 tales. You are the winner.
Perfect. Let me in. All that for... Hey.
Come closer, human.
She's got the old lady hair.
Closer. I cannot see your face.
She's blind.
Closer still. Come sit here by me.
Please, let the bird have dementia.
There you are. You see, my eyes are not what they used to be. Ages ago, I could spot a ladybug crawling up a straw of grass from 15 tree lengths up. Now, I have a hard time seeing my supper. But my ears, balance be praised, my ears, they are as good as ever. I could hear you outside, learning the tales my children tell. You are a good listener and a fast learner.
Sure.
They were interesting stories, and your people told them well.
That is what we do. The elation are the keepers of the tales, and I am their teller, the one who must know all the tales told since the
So, can we get you guys to stop hunting your fish, brothers?
How do you do that? How can you remember every story ever told?
The secret is to tell them often and to tell them in your own words, not the words of your ancestors.
Doesn't that mean that the stories change with every generation?
Yes, as all tales must. Change is important. Otherwise, the tales will have no meaning to us. They will just be words. And we do not care about the words. We care about what the words tell us.
Sure. So,
I'm the Windbringer.
yes.
I know you are. It's strange to me to hear those words spoken. I did not think they would be in my lifetime. But here you are, standing in front of me as real as the sky is blue.
Yes.
I'm sorry I have to ask, but
I did not expect you to walk in here and have all the answers, child. The balance has both blessed you and cursed you. and it has sent you here to do what it will. The Windbringer is said to be the first sign of the great wind that will take us away from here. For a long time, the Elation have lost the strength they used to have. Our bones have become weak, and our wings fragile. Where we used to be able to soar for days on strong winds, we are now using our legs to walk rather than fly.
So it sounds like you guys are evolving
We do not know.
Tanyan.
into a failure.
The reason for this?
I'm just guessing, but it makes sense. Go on.
The tales also say that the Windbringer will unite us with our past and end the age-old strife.
I know. You must make peace and be reunited with the Merim. You share a common ancestry.
I have always thought we did.
What?
The tales were too similar, the signs clear. But my people, they will have a difficult time understanding.
So you always knew this and you didn't try anything?
This can be.
If you don't, both the Elation and the Merim will die out. When war broke out between your people, and you were forced to move up into the mountains, it compromised a precarious symbiosis. A substance called Tanyan was abundant where the Merim and the Elation lived in close proximity. It brought fish and heat and light to both your people. But now, living up in the mountains, your way of life, your diet, your customs and habits, they've all changed. And that's probably the cause of your brittle bones and fragile wings.
Sounds about
We
right.
must make peace with the Merim and restore the balance between us, so as to strengthen us both and prepare us for the journey that will surely come soon.
Title drop. Yep.
When our sitting is over, I will speak to my people, and I will elect one representative from the Elation to meet with the Merim in the place of your choosing to open a dialogue.
So,
I came to you to find answers to some important...
Ask, and I
sure. What's
Have you
this?
heard of an ancient god or dragon?
once, long ago, when my people lived in harmony with the Merim, there were stories of an old god worshipped by the Merim.
Wait, you knew
who
this?
resided deep in the darkest depths of the ocean. According to legend, the old god had once brought the Merim into their realm, into the ocean, and he was now
Like where?
to a great ocean amongst the stars. When the time came, he would gather the Merim and bring them home with him, back to their... Strangely enough, we have a similar tale. It is said that the great wind,
Like heaven.
in a way perhaps, but without the need for any of us to die. The great wind will just
So,
sweep
rapture.
us up and carry us away. Every evening before I...
Do you know...
This is human business.
Your people are the keepers of the...
That is very little.
So you guys have a whole
Guardian
rapture
is on his
story.
own
Great.
Guardian in his tower. No one is permitted within except the guardian who was, the guardian who is, and of course the Dryad kin.
Have you ever heard of the existence of a hidden entrance?
Oh yes, yes, I have heard tell of such a thing, though I would not.
What
So
hidden
you know
entrance-
nothing.
Kin are numbered 4, or so our tales tell. 2 in this world, 2 in the other. The mirror world, the white and the blue, the red and the green.
Do you know where they are?
No, the tales never say. The kin are elusive. They keep to them. The tales do say that our past and our future are tied to the fate of the kin. But how, I would not pretend to know.
Thank you. I don't...
I am glad.
How long have your people...
Since the beginning,
Oh,
human.
yeah, I'm just
We
speeding
came
through
to
this.
world a long, long time.
You're not from Earth?
Not according to our tales. We came on a great wind.
Yep,
before
the
big
alien
Bang.
thing.
We were a different people then, and the tales we tell from that time are vague and incomplete. Like sometimes I worry they will be lost with.
I guess it's time for you to talk to your people.
Where do you wish for our meeting?
You want me to decide?
Ancient caves by the beach.
Inside,
Yep.
There are remnants of an old Elation settlement and a Merim city. It's a good place for your two people to meet, don't you think?
Yes. And could you ask if they would bring their half of the stone?
They said they would.
The stone? You have the other half?
We have held on to it for centuries,
It will.
and we must make haste and arrangements. It is an important day.
Time for some
Let us not waste
politicking.
life.
Hooray! We're making progress. Lots of talking. There's gonna be more with the politics.
It's amazing. This place is so beautiful. And the scent of This scent is of home. This was home a long, long time ago.
Yes.
According to the tale.
Yes, we know.
Now you'll be able to live in peace again. And with the 10 yen bringing fish to your doorstep, you'll be able to eat well and restore strength to your bones. Soon you might even be able to soar on the winds for days like you used to do.
I hope you are right, Windbringer. And I hope that the Mirum will see the sense in it too. They are coming, are they not?
Is shit gonna go wrong?
Good.
Oh, well, it doesn't look like it.
We are here, Water Stiller, as was promised.
Good. Now, as representatives of your respective peoples, you, the Queen of Amiram City, and you, guard to the Elation Teller, must fulfill the prophecy and join the two parts of the one stone.
We hope that
Connect rocks together. We are now one. Now we give it to human woman.
prosper.
As do we, Mirum. And we pledge to do all we can for this to happen.
Wow. This is some amazing peace treaty.
The stone is now whole, Windbringer. And the Elation and the Mirum will once again be as one.
That was easy.
You may take it.
Thank you.
Come now, April, and we will take you to our sleeping god. May his wisdom guide you and lead you down the right path.
That's one way to prove that you are... Hi, I am your prophesized peace bringer. You too? War is bad, okay? Yes, I knew we were related. Yes, we had peace a while ago. And now we're at my nightmare. Bottom of the ocean. We give you this light mushroom, and you go down there. Go into this light vortex at the bottom of the ocean. Pacific Rim? Alright, sleeping god, huh?
The sand is covering something.
Ah! Wall sphincter!
It's soft and spongy.
Go in!
It's soft and spongy.
What? Large rock?
Feels more like a shell than a rock. I don't think it's a rock. I think it's alive.
Oh no! What do we do? Touch and talk the blue hole?
It's a large shell. I wonder how deep it goes and what it contains. It's soft and spongy. It's a large shell. I wonder how deep it goes and what it contains. It's some kind of organic sensor. Hello? Is anybody in there?
Hello?
Spooky. Well, I guess it's an invitation of sorts.
Let's crawl into the sphincter.
Soft and spongy. There's air in here.
Oh, it's an eyeball.
It's dry. I swear I'm never taking a bath again.
Poke it.
I know you.
Oh no. Cthulhu?
Do not be afraid. I know what you are.
I'd scream and punch it.
Yes. Yes. What would you hear? I do not like to be disturbed. I wish to be left alone.
Oh, okay.
I wish
So you're gathering your strength until you rapture everybody?
I'm sorry to disturb you, but I need some answers.
Everyone needs answers. Everyone has questions. I am not the Oracle. I cannot answer all your questions.
But you can answer a few.
I don't expect you to answer all of them, but I was hoping for an answer to at least some of them.
Then ask and be gone.
Fair enough, big man. So,
What am I?
yeah, what am I?
What do you mean?
You
What?
said you know what I am. What am I?
If you say human,
You do not know. Then it is not I who should teach you about your heritage. You must make this discovery on your own.
Listen,
I don't like
I'm
that.
tired. I'm wet. I'm at the bottom of the sea, and I'm breathing with the help of a polyp stuck in my esophagus. So just cut the Buddhist bullshit about a journey of self-discovery and answer my question. Please?
You don't want to anger it.
Your question has already been answered. That is all I will tell you. Your journey began with an answer. It is only now that you know the question.
Goddamn cryptic bullshit. Okay. What's the
When's the day
ascension?
of ascension?
The day when
Rapture?
return home. When my siblings come to me and we rise toward the stars for our journey back to our cradle. This is the day of ascension.
So you're going back to wherever it is you came from?
We will.
You know, that's actually kind of a benign way of having aliens around in your sci-fi setting.
Is ready.
When what's ready?
I will not answer that question. It is
Hopefully it does not involve blowing up the planet to go back home. You better not be related to a certain space whale. Ah, who am I kidding? He doesn't even know how to speak English.
I need to know where I can find a gateway to the Guardian's realm.
so you come to me.
They told me, well, they as in the few people who could tell me anything at all, they told me that if anyone would know, it'd be you.
I know. When the earth was divided, there was a doorway left open where the tower was built.
And can you get me there?
But it's moved, hasn't it? That spot. When Stark and Arcadia were created, that spot moved somewhere else.
Into the sky amongst the stars.
But where?
I knew you were coming. Your journey has not been a quiet one. Even down here, I could hear you.
So can you get me there?
I speak with the dark people. They are my messengers. They have prepared a map
The dark people.
with the
Right, we've heard about them.
you are looking for.
You knew I was coming and why? Then, okay, I know this is probably a futile question, But why didn't you send the Dark People to me earlier? You could have saved me a lot of time and hard work.
You are afraid of time and hard work.
No, no. Yes and no.
But it's the principle of it, isn't it?
No, it is not. You had prophecies to fulfill. You had a purpose. Bringing my children together in preparation. This was important. And for that, I thank you.
Well, at least Cthulhu likes
I'm
me.
looking for a jewel called the Dragon's Eye.
Yes. I have one such jewel.
Cool.
That's it.
Don't read. Don't put your hand in the eye.
Are you sure?
Take it. It is yours now.
I wouldn't.
It is part of your destiny.
Like, it's gross. Don't reach into his eye.
Okay. Tell me if it hurts.
Now, I wish to sleep.
Fair. But can
You
you...
said something about a map?
The Dark People have it. They will meet you. I will bring you to them.
How so?
What? Now?
Do you have teleportation?
Yes. Hold on.
Oh! It's fucking Subnautica! Why is a member of the Shadow Wizard Money Gang here?
Thanks for taking me on board.
Who are you?
Well, I thought you... I mean, didn't the old dragon... Well, I'm April Ryan, from Stark. And I guess you're a dark person.
But who are you?
I'm just a student. Not anybody special.
You are special. Who are you?
Oh no, it's one of these.
I'm not. I'm just... I'm the Windbringer. I'm the Water Stiller. I'm April Bondu Mbata of the Banda and the Venar Kangang La. I'm a shifter. I will someday become the 13th Guardian, the Protector of the Balance. And I'm April Ryan.
All the names.
This is who I am.
Yes, that is who you are. And you are a wave.
I was worried for a second there.
I'm looking for an ancient stone given to you by the Sentinel, the Fathers.
You came for the stone. Of course we have it with us. Our ship would not have been chosen to meet you were it not for the stone we carry with us.
Everybody's just waiting around for me to show up, so that they can give me stuff. Who knew adventuring was gonna be this easy?
It's the whole Chosen One shtick.
It will not always be so easy. Of that I can assure you. But here is our stone. We entrust it to you, as we were instructed to do when the Fathers first entrusted it to us.
So that was easy. 3 pieces of the stone.
The ancient dragon, the blue of the Drake kin, told me you had a map for me.
A map of stars, yes. It was made for you in our library, and given to me to hold. It is yours now. Keep it well. It is the only one.
man. You guys are giving me
Why am
everything.
You have a purpose. You play an important part in the cosmos.
Sure, and?
A wave is someone who propels people and events toward change, towards the future.
And that's what I do?
You are a wave. There are ripples from your passing, and they spread wide and far. Those ripples will never die down. The worlds will be changed by your journey.
I don't think I like the sound of that.
You're telling me that everything I do affects the universe?
You cannot escape it. You are a wave.
Can this ship take me back to Marcuria? I mean, would you mind?
We will bring you to Marcuria henceforth. It will take the night, but we will be there at first light.
Okay.
That's fine.
You are free to rest here, to sleep, while we travel. The flames will keep you warm, but do not move too far away. My brothers are not friendly with outsiders. They do not take kindly to intrusion.
Are y'all Nazgul?
I'll keep that in mind. I'm staying right here.
Good. Sleep.
So the dark people are Nazgul. Got it. Welcome to Chapter 9. Well, I'm 6 chapters away from the end of the game. So I'm halfway there. We will go until, let's see here. How long will this chapter be? Tell you what. We'll go on for a little bit longer. Sure.
Very comfortably, thanks. Where are we?
In the Marcuria harbor.
We're back to Marcuria.
But there are barely any ships here.
I do not know why. We must leave you here. We have other business. Carry your wave into the future, April.
Whatever that means, I'll try.
Okay.
Where did all the ships go? They're gone. This can't be a good sign. I mean, duh.
I mean, we
The
did.
city looks strangely quiet and deserted. And the sky, those are not ordinary.
War!
They look more like smoke. What's going on here?
All right, so we have one. We have the Band of Stone, the Atlian Stone, Dark People Stone. We have three. We have 3 stones, and the Blue Jewel. Can we just?
It's the second half of the piece of the stone disc entrusted to the Elation and the Merum a long time ago.
Okay. So we have 3 pieces of the stone.
I know that sound.
Oh! Oh! Hey, it's one of those. It looks like the monster from Dot Hack.
And I know that vortex.
You know that? What?
Shit. Cortez must have found me, and just in the nick of time, too.
Yeah, Cortez, go, let's go.
God, that was close. What caused that shift to open just in time? It has to be Cortez. Finally.
Hello? Anybody there?
Hey, Raul. So, things happened.
Who's there?
It's just me.
April. It's good to see you again.
Yeah, hi, Raul.
Father Raul, where is Cortez? I thought he'd be here.
I haven't seen Cortez for a week, and it worries me.
Right,
He's
Cortez got
outside for
captured.
a few days.
Is there anything you're not telling me, Father Raul?
I don't know what you
Yes, you do. You're no ordinary priest. You know about Stark and Arcadia, about the balance, and I'm sure you know a lot more about Cortez than you're willing to let on.
How did you...
I heard you and Cortez talking last Sunday, and it scares me.
She's like, damn it, tell me.
It pisses me off to think that you're using me, that you're keeping things from me.
Just tell me.
I thought for sure that I could trust
Am I gonna get
Cortez,
crucified?
But as it turns out, I can't. I was hoping to confront him with this, but he's not around, and you're part of it too, aren't you?
April, you have to trust me when I tell you.
Sorry, I can't trust anybody anymore. There's so much at stake, and I don't know who to trust, Father. Please, tell me what you know.
Come on, tell me.
I'm sorry, April. I mean, I'm sorry you don't feel like you can trust anyone anymore, and I'm sorry that I don't know more than I do. But I will try to answer your questions honestly and
Thank you.
as much as I can.
So, who is Cortez?
Who is Cortez?
What do you mean?
The way people react when I mention his name, the fact that he seems to have been alive for a very long time, and that he knows as much as he does. Who is he?
It's funny, but I've been asking that very same question myself many, many times. Who is this man? He's old, yes, and powerful. He has strong magic, but he rarely lets on exactly how strong he is.
So is he a dragon?
He prefers to be considered eccentric, crazy even. They are both excellent disguises.
You still haven't answered my question about Cortez.
That's because I cannot answer. I just don't know. He found me when I first came here. You see, I'm not just a Catholic priest. I'm also a sentinel, a minstrel.
Sounds about right.
You're a minstrel?
Yes. Do you find that strange?
Not really, no.
How can you belong to two religions at the same time?
Belief in the balance and belief in God are not mutually exclusive. The Sentinel Order was founded on the basis of protecting the balance, not to worship a higher power. As long as our devotion to whatever God we believe in doesn't conflict with our duty to the balance, and vice versa, who is to say we can't work in the best interest of both?
So you'll put on some Crusader armor and go full Deus
I've
Vult.
always thought of the Sentinel as its own faith.
It is a faith, but a faith in something less than God, yet more than magic or the laws of nature. The balance was created by someone, was it not?
Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
Nor do I. But I believe. I have faith. That's enough.
Hey, as long as it works for you, man. So,
What did you mean when you said Cortez found you?
lore dumps.
One day, he came to visit me here. He knew who I was, that I was a minstrel, and that I was devoted to restoring the balance as well as to my God. We soon became good friends. He was very worried about the imminent collapse of the balance, yet told me that he was waiting for someone special, someone who might be able to help us.
Me?
Yes. He waited for a long time for you to show up, and when you did, it was hard for him trying to convince you that he wasn't crazy. I guess his disguise was too good.
No, it's not a disguise.
I don't know much more than that.
It's not because of the
Cortez
disguise.
tells me very little.
Unless he was
Only
casting
your
Fireball.
survival of the balance. I can only assume that you're the new guardian?
Yes.
That's what I've been told. Not by Cortez, of course.
No. I understand your frustration, but I cannot help you any more than I have. If there's anything at all...
Thanks, Father. But you've done enough.
It feels like I've done nothing.
So, sure.
The Sentinel are not numerous in Stark. Not yet. Not with the Vanguard, the Church of Potate, keeping a watchful eye and striking down anyone who dares to proclaim their faith in the balance. But the Sentinel are here, and when they find someone who they believe will be sympathetic to their cause, they approach them. That's what happened to me.
They asked you to join?
No. They told me the truth. I was studying theology at the time, and I found scriptures that challenged conventional wisdoms, made me question the validity of my faith. But once I learned the truth about the balance, and the Guardian, and the ongoing war with the Vanguard, it became easier to believe in God again, because now things made sense. And so, in the end, I chose...
Have you ever...
No, I'm not a shifter. I'm stuck here, unfortunately. I don't mind. I've been fortunate enough to read most of the scriptures of the balance.
I don't have any more questions.
If you did...
Alright, cool.
When did you...
It must have been... I think it was last
So,
summer.
a full week.
This time I have a feeling...
Something's wrong.
How are
You mean...
No.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
You could say...
It's just been hot and humid, and it's getting worse by the day.
Alright, sure. So, let's get out of here. We got all the info we need out of him. So, let's go back home, I guess, and see what's going on. Oh, I still have the potions. Hopefully they work in here. Newport Docks, East Venice, Hope Street. Venice!
I really should go home and change into something that doesn't make me look like a medieval restorationist.
Yeah, sounds about right. Go, April! We're back in Modern City, where shit may be going wrong. But we got...
It's obviously a map of constellations, and that cross must be where the gateway to the Guardian's realm is located. Where that is, I have no idea.
So I presume the path might be in Stark. Because how are we going to the stars outside of a fucking spaceship? Or magic bullshit? Oh,
What's going on here?
she good?
April, run! Get out of here!
Oh no.
Why? What's the...
Run, April, now!
I wouldn't listen to her if I were you. Move over there.
Ah.
I said move.
Hello?
Emma, who's this man? Tell me what's going on. Who are you? What do you want?
He's just following orders.
Cyber Cortez!
He's just a servant. My servant. I was hoping you would join our little party. You're a very difficult person to find, Miss Ryan. A very difficult person to find.
What are you doing to my friends?
If you cooperate, nothing. Nothing permanent, at any rate. But if you make this any
So you're the big
harder
bad,
than it
huh?
has to be, I will have your friends shot. All of them.
Oh, I think they're dying today, aren't they? Hello. And that's Cyber Cortez.
Do I know you? I know you. I've seen your face somewhere.
It's the cult guy.
My name is Halloway. Gordon Halloway. I work for Jacob McAllen, who I am certain you have heard of, yes. He runs the Church of Voltec, also known as the Vanguard. He has been insisting on meeting you, Miss Ryan. Of course, we were not sure who you were at first, but we knew we would find you in
How
Venice.
did you know that?
You did give us a run for our money, I must admit.
Can you speak
Your
up,
shift
buddy?
A week ago today made it a lot easier, but then you decided to stay out of town for a while. Smart. Coming back, though, was rather stupid.
The music might be a little louder than you. Where's Cortez? Cyber Cortez.
Cortez, he has been disposed of. He was meddling. Not at all acceptable behavior from a man of his stature. He simply had to go. He kept telling all the secrets, and that is not how we play this game.
So, how'd you find me?
Oh, we have our methods. The eyes that see, the ears that hear. Our impressive technology helps, of course, and Mr. McAllen is not a bad magician. He can...
Can you pick up, like...
Besides, you have not...
More volume, please.
Especially covert, have you? I mean, the job you did in the police archives was messy. Very messy. Footprints all over it. Not your footprints, certainly, but footprints. That poor fool, Mr. Manelli, was it? It took us 8 painful hours to...
Oh, Manelli. I'm so sorry, Manelli.
Turns out he actually knew nothing about it.
Did you kill him?
Certainly not. He has proven useful in the past. No, a little mental laundry, and this nasty business is behind him. We even cleaned up a few unfortunate childhood memories.
Reggie, I think we lobotomized Manelli.
What do you want from me?
We want you, and what you carry with you. We have our connections in Arcadia. We know of your journey north. Good job on our friend Mr. Klex, by the way. Good job. Very impressive. Of course, not to mention the fine work you did on that Gribbler creature. She was not very cooperative. She just refused to listen to reason. But she was a twisted old girl, and we respected that.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, we lost track of you once you set out to sea. The Tyran are not very comfortable with water.
He's doing his
So
best
there was no
G-Man
chance of
impression.
sending anyone.
That's how I feel it's what he's doing here.
However, with your good fortune and, shall we say, good breeding, I am certain you brought some valuable items back with you. I would expect no less from a bright and industrious girl such as yourself. So, give me what you have and let us be done with this nasty business. I will let your friends go, and then you and I go on a little trip.
All right. Release my friends and you will get what I have.
You are a very intelligent...
Release them first.
Still, we need to teach you and your friends a lesson. Shoot that one.
No!
Emma!
Oh, Emma's dead. Oh.
What the hell is going on?
Uh-oh. Quick! My apartment!
Get out of my way!
Where are you going, April? Don't you know the game's up?
What game, Zach?
Who did?
The agents, the Vanguard.
But...
Who?
But they said they weren't really gonna hurt nobody. They were just gonna...
They said? What do you mean? You spoke...
You sold me out!
No! I mean, they were just gonna arrest you and...
You bastard!
Kick him in the dick!
You killed Emma? Do you know that? You killed my best friend!
I didn't...
Hurry! Oh, never mind. Never mind. Mr. Dick Kickham did not need to die.
Zach, are you... Shit!
Hurry! Window!
Open up! If you don't open, we'll break down the door. Let's do it. Take it down.
I'll save it for when I really need it.
Okay, we're gonna pause for a second. Let me see. Jump out the window. I'm trying to jump out the window. Please. Go! Lady!
God, this is not gonna be fun, but I don't have a choice. Close your eyes, April!
I have to use the eye.
Shit!
Lady! No, I have to click the eye and then click down here. That's bullshit. April's opening and closing the window like, lady, go! All right, we good? Just drink the invisibility potion. All right, got a blast.
Who's there? I know somebody's there. I can hear you.
Too fucking bad.
Nah, probably just a sewer rat.
Sewer rat?
Later, Cyber Cortez. Okay, invisibility?
I got my
Fuck.
body back. That was a close call, though. If I'd been caught, don't want to think about what would have happened.
Gotta go. Got a blast. Well, I guess Stark's fucked. Oh, he's here. Oh, there's more of them. Never mind. It's not Cyber Cortez. Hey!
The mystery door. It's open.
Got a blast! Oh, hey, it's the old lady from the start. Hello.
I'm guessing... I'm pretty sure, actually. I'm not in Venice anymore. Now I know how Alice and Dorothy felt.
Hello.
Welcome, April Ryan.
Who are you?
I won't ask how you know my name. But who are you?
The Lady Elvane is my name now.
And where am I? What's this place?
This is my home, the house of all worlds.
This is Arcadia? It looked like I passed through a shift, but it didn't feel... It felt different. Not like shifting.
It's similar to shifting, except that you did not pass through dreams, and you're not in Arcadia, nor in Stark. This place is between and everywhere. But don't worry, you are safe from your pursuers, for the moment.
Did you bring me here?
You brought yourself here. But yes, I opened a doorway for you.
Why?
Because that's how the story goes, April. You escape. You outrun your pursuers, and your journey continues. It's been written, and we cannot change that now.
Neat. So, old lady, you got more stuff?
Lady Elvane, I appreciate your help, but I'm so tired of hearing about my destiny and about prophecies. I've lost a good friend today, and...
She's not dead.
What?
What? What did you say?
Emma's not dead. She was hurt, but not killed.
Oh, thank
Does that mean
God.
Dick Kickham's still
Are you
alive?
sure?
I'm quite certain. She is on her way to the hospital as we speak. But the others, Charlie, Fiona, they're angry at you. They blame you for Emma's pain and for not letting them in on the truth.
I did let him in.
They should blame me. I brought it all to them. The violence, the chaos. I've hurt so many people since this all started. And yet, at the time, it all seemed justified.
It was. The fate of the many depend on the sacrifice of the few. Your sacrifice most of all. You've made so many, and you'll have to make many more before this is all over.
Will it ever be over?
Eventually. The pain won't go away, though. You'll keep that with you forever.
I don't know if I can go on. It's so hard.
Listen to me, April. You must go on. You must be brave. They all depend on you. And you can do it. You can get through this. Just remember what's important and what's not. Remember who your friends are and trust them. Let them help you.
I already did that, and look where it got them.
So classic chocolate-covered friendship speech.
That doesn't mean you can give up. I want you to go to Mercuria to see for yourself how those who are not willing to surrender are holding up. You can learn from their courage.
Sure, sure.
I can't go there. I can't shift. People tell me I have this talent, but it's not true. If I can't use it, what good is it?
But you have used it twice already. April, child, you must learn to believe in yourself and your abilities. Use what you know, what you do best, to focus your magic.
What I do best? You mean painting?
Sure.
If that's what you do best, then yes. Use that as a focal point. After a while, you won't even need that.
Grab a brush and cast Fireball.
What about the other things I have to do? What about the Guardian?
The Vanguard are holding Adrian, the Guardian, captive. But they still don't know where the entrance to the Guardian's realm is located.
And we got the map to it.
Shouldn't I free Adrian immediately?
Go first to Mercuria. The doorway will bring you there. If you go straight back to Stark, the Vanguard will find you.
Thanks, Lady Alvane. I'm not going to ask you how you know everything you just told me, because I'm not sure I want to know.
That's fair.
Good luck on your journey ahead, April. I will keep my fingers crossed for you.
Watch that be old Lady April.
Maybe I'll see you again.
Oh, I'm quite certain of that. Quite certain.
I could see some timey-wimey bullshit happening. All right. Well, that chapter was short. And judging from the little blurb here, this next chapter is also pretty short. So, let's do it. Let's go into the inn and see how the bartender lady's doing.
It's deserted, and from the looks of the place, I'd say they left in a hurry, too.
The Saint's Skyward Sword.
It's deserted. It's deserted. The Journeyman.
I could see timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly bullshit going on. Alright, Temple, let's see how our friend is doing.
The doors are locked and bolted. I guess the Sentinel have decided to skip town with the rest of the population.
Sounds about right. Is Abnaxis here? Mr. Tumor Man! Oh, God! Alright.
It's a flower bed. It's a flower bed.
Yeah, that I planted the plant there. Abnaxis!
Enter, honored guest, and I would have been with you presently.
They left you alone? How you doing, Tumor Man?
I'm glad to see you're okay, Abnaxis.
Should I not have been okay, April Ryan?
Hey!
I
Hey!
wasn't sure. Everybody else has left town.
Really, Minnie?
Yes, most everyone did. A war is coming.
Shouldn't you be leaving too, then?
Dog fighting the cat.
After I see you again.
Almost unplugged everything.
You shouldn't be putting yourself in danger for my sake, Abnaxis.
Then, for the sake of the balance, you will find 3 stones, yes?
Yes, I got the 3
I did,
stones.
yeah. Just missing one now.
Here, this was the
Yep.
stone of the Venar entrusted to me. I was to take this to Marcuria, and there hold embassy until the Kanangla will come to take it from me.
So you were holding on to it all this time.
You had this the whole time?
To have been carrying this on your journey will be too risky, April Ryan. You have it now. 4 stones to make 1. Now my task is done, and the veil is upon me.
Okay, cool.
There is only the present and the past now. Only those 2, not the future. The veil is upon us all, April Ryan.
Thank you for your help.
And you, April Ryan.
Okay, so he's completely cut off from the future, so that's upsetting. I never did like you. But at least he gave me the last piece, so I don't gotta worry about him no more. So, let's go see how Brian's doing.
I can't hold my liquor. I'll be spending the rest of the day doubled over, staring into the ocean, and, I'll just not have any. I figured you'd still be here, Brian.
How you doing, Brian?
April bloody Ryan. Well, what
Good
is
job.
It's good to see you, girl. Now get the hell out of Marcuria before the shit hits the fan.
Sounds about right.
You're not leaving, are you, Mr. Westhouse?
No.
I guess I'm not. I always was an idiot.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
You're not an idiot, Mr. Westhouse. Brian, you're just fighting for something you believe in, something you care about.
I don't care a whittle about this bloody town.
I think you do. I think you care a lot, but you hate to admit it.
Yeah, well... I built this house with my own 2 hands, you know. First thing I ever did that I was proud of. I ain't about to leave it to those damn tyrant trolls waltzing in here under the pretense of defending their borders. It's the Vanguard holding their leash, be sure of that.
What are you gonna do when they get here?
You got a gun?
Gun locked up in the pantry. Enough bullets to take down at least 2 dozen of those goblins.
You'll be fine, I'm sure of that. Just...
Don't worry about that, girl. That's my last batch of real whiskey. All I got left now is bloody Marcurian wine. And believe me, you don't want to get drunk on that. And you, Miss Ryan, I'll be keeping my fingers crossed for...
I promised...
Brian, I hope you reappear in the later entries. Mr. I've got a gat in Magic World. Alright, back to the Enclave. This is a very obvious puzzle for the bits here, so let's go talk to him and maybe he's got something here. You're still here. Good job. No one's gonna fuck with the librarian.
So you're still here?
Eh? Oh, it's just you. If you have come to use the library, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. We're all very busy today. Very busy indeed.
Don't worry, I didn't come by to do any reading today.
Good. With the Tyrant army approaching, we don't have much time.
What's the rusty wheel downstairs for?
The wheel? Oh, yes, the wheel. That's used for draining the water out of the pool.
Cool.
Shouldn't you be leaving the city?
Leaving?
No, I'm staying here with my fellow minstrel. The Enclave is our life and our home, and we're not letting the Vanguard and the Tyrant army drive us away. But we will defend ourselves.
With what? Books?
We may look harmless, but don't judge a book by its cover.
Hey!
Many of us
Fireball!
are skilled at magic. I can throw a pretty mean ball of fire myself. We even have swords and bows, and a few of us are well versed with deadly weaponry. So we won't be easily defeated, trust me.
Cool!
Is Vest...
Oh, goodness. You do not know? I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Tobias...
Aww, Tobias.
Murdered.
No, by whom?
We don't know, but we suspect Vanguard agents, of course. In the chaos of the evacuation, the soldiers had their hands full making sure no one was trampled, and that looters were promptly apprehended. When we visited the temple after everyone had left, there were so many books and valuable artifacts we wanted to bring here for safekeeping. We found Tobias by the mules.
Aww.
He'd been stabbed in the heart. And from the looks of it, he didn't resist much at all. He probably even knew his assailant.
Why Tobias? He was the kindest...
He had a silky voice.
Always helpful, always ready to listen.
So will all of us. He was a great man, and a great Vestrum, and we will never see another like him. But, well, they would be happy to...
Another reason for doing good luck.
Okay, so it's just... He's been mortalized. There we go. So if I...
It's a small recess about the size of my fist, with a thin duct extending from the recess to the circular hollow in the middle of the floor. It's the second half of the piece of the... It's the piece of the stone disc. It's the piece of the stone disc. Obnoxious game. It's a piece of the stone disc I got from the Bonda people.
What can I do here? So if I grab this... It says they'll start flashing. Oh, it takes a few tries to figure out where it's got to go. Hopefully, it's fine. Middle, left. That's good. Slotting pieces in together. Okay, the band of stone. And last but not least, the Atlian stone. No? Oh, up here. Well, that sounded important.
I think something's gone wrong. It looks like something's blocking the dragon's mouth from opening up completely.
Hey, bird. Did you make it back here? Please tell me you did. Hey, Crow made it back. How you doing, buddy?
Don't tell me. You need help with something you can't get to.
Yes.
Nice to see you, too. Why so cynical?
Because it seems like the only times you call me is when you need me to do something. It's never to say, "Hello, Crow, what have you been up to?" Or, "Hey, just wanted to let you know how much I love you."
Sorry. There's just so much on my mind I forget to treat my friends right.
Friend? I'm your friend. Whatever you need me to do, babe, I'm there.
Thank you, Crow. So, you want to do something about this dragon head?
Preventing that stone dragon's mouth from opening completely. Could you check it out?
That's it? Pfft, easy. Yeah, I see what's wrong here. When was the last time they cleaned this thing? There's pigeon there's
He almost said
crap all over
pigeon
it.
shit.
Some of it's so old it's almost petrified.
Great. Peck it off.
Peck it?
No.
No.
I'm with him.
That's disgusting. Nobody told me I was gonna be pecking pigeon crap when I joined up for this adventure.
Crow? Peck it off.
Yikes!
Get this bird some mouthwash. Poor bird.
I'm on fire!
Oh. Crow, you good? Please let Crow be fine. Crow? I'm actually worried about him.
I guess he's not around.
Aw. Hey, buddy.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Do you know why the drainage wheel is stuck?
Goodness, it is. Why, yes, of course it is. We keep the sluices locked so that the pool is not drained by accident.
Okay.
Could you unlock it for me?
Certainly. But why?
Because I need to drain the pool.
Goodness me, you do?
Okay, thank you, buddy. That was easy. You do need to drain it? Sure, I'll help you out. Go! Get that disc.
It's the complete and assembled stone disc, forged by the fire of a dragon and chilled in the cool waters of the Sentinel Enclave.
There we go. Well, I guess, librarian's gone. So it seems like the next place we gotta go are to the city gates. Oh. Oh no.
Oh my god, it's an army heading this way, and they've got the road blocked. Where's a shift when you need one? I'm in real trouble here. Come on, shift. I did it last time I was scared out of my mind, and I don't feel any safer now. It's not working. I'm just gonna have to hide out in the... Oh!
Let's go. Look at that. Short chapters.
Saved by the bell. Again. I'm like the Incredible Hulk, except my powers only work when I'm scared silly. That's the second time I've opened a shift by instinct alone when I've been in mortal danger. The frustrating thing is, I still don't know how to do it when I'm not scared. Wait, didn't the old lady say I should use what I do best to focus my talents? Is running away really what I do best? Come to think of it, why did the shift dump me here? Wasn't even thinking about the studio.
Okay. And you know what? This chapter seems to require us to go to multiple areas. So, let's see here. How long? Okay. So, judging from what I'm seeing here, I'm barely even reading. I'm just kind of looking at how short each one is. The next 2 chapters go on for some time. And then the third one is like super short. So, we will call it here. Because it looks like we'll finish it next stream. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't want to get halfway into this chapter just to call it. So, yeah. Looks like we're finishing it next time. Look at the twists and turns. We've got cyborgs with laser hands. I can't wait to see how badly this goes for April. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see y'all next time.